how does the actual virus spread? Seems to be some level of confusion out there if it's airborne, if it's droplet borne. So maybe Saghir, you can shed some light into that.
Yeah. So the virus is spread mostly by airborne droplets. So what we do know is that once you get the virus, it incubates in yourself for anything from 1 to about 5 days. So you will have bits of the virus at the back of your throat and in your nose before it starts dispersing into your lungs. And when you cough and you sneeze, the particles become airborne. And that's where you can catch it either directly for those droplets to land on somebody or to drop off on surfaces. So, such as this table over here, if I was to cough or sneeze and I had droplets that fell onto the table, and the next person was then to touch it. And one thing that we have learned during this period, which I think many of us have never really took much attention to, is the amount of times that we all touch our face
Yeah.
in any given time. I'm very guilty of it. I'm very much somebody who will start scratching their chin, their nose, their eyes. I don't even realize I'm doing it, but when the fact is that I could be touching any sort of viruses or particles, and as soon as I start doing that, I'm significantly increasing the risk of those particles going into my mouth, my eyes, my nose, and that's how the virus really spreads. You know? But we can mitigate that by making sure that we wash our hands. This thing about washing your hands and doing it on a regular basis, it is very important, because what we do know is the virus is encapsulated in a lipid layer.
Yeah.
So when washing your hands with soap and with warm water, and also to be able to do it for at least 20 seconds, helps to break down the virus and to get rid of it as well. So I know it's a thing that's been said so often now about washing your hands, but it really is the best form of defense that we have, and it is the most single important take that we have had from these past few weeks.